Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848 and welcome back to Vane. Today we are going to be working on base-specific projects. We are going to check the crops. We're going to get more repair skill. I would like to get my repair skill, like I'm not going to get it max, but it's a little bit lower than I would like it to be. So we're going to get more repair skill. We're going to move progression towards new workbenches and face our solar panels south. So is everything done here? I mean, it really should be. Let's see how much water we have left in this thing. Examine. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't 651 earlier? Or 6651 earlier? I don't think it's actually using... I think it used a little bit of water in the beginning, but I don't think it's using the water anymore. Yeah, so... Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and pick all this stuff. You know what? I don't even remember what I did with my carrots. I would assume I put them in the fridge, but I don't remember putting them in the fridge. So, you know, there's that. We are going to plant ourselves some pumpkins today. And I was waiting for my farming to get pretty high. I mean, you know, 24 is not high, but it's high enough to start planting. You know, the thing is with the pumpkins, I didn't want to run out of seeds. And, you know, when you have, like, very low farming skill, you know, you might not get some seeds back, and you could theoretically run out of seeds. So I should be good now. I mean, I pretty much started planting at like 10 farming. I think it's because I made all the planters, and then I made the sprinkler and stuff. And I think you get scarming. Oh my god! I think you get farming skill for making those items. Scarming. I don't even know what two words I was trying to put together. Farming and am I still thinking about scavenging from last episode? I don't think so. All right. Well, it is what it is. Alright, that stuff's all looking good. Let's come in here. Let's see what seeds we have. Alright, very good. And pumpkin. Should be good to plant pumpkin now. Alright, and then turn that on. We'll leave it on because I think we're okay. And let's go get this stuff in the refrigerator. I would also like to get a battery bank today. I don't think we're going to make it quite there. But I want to be within, you know, within shooting distance of the of the battery bank. Well, we don't even have a skill yet. Oh, so we still need more mechanical. Construction won't be a problem. Mechanical. I'm pretty sure I can get mechanical too. We don't have 3-car batteries, so I can get this pretty easily. Yeah, I think we need iron ingots for these. Yeah, we're not going to do that today. But striking distance, that's the word I was looking for, not shooting distance. Thinking about basketball or something. All right, let's come up here and while I'm thinking about it, move these solar panels facing south. Okay, and move. And like so. I guess I'll just put this one right here. Yeah, that looks good. Why can't I jump? I'm going to be, like, completely upfront with you guys about these solar panels. I do not like putting them on sloped roofs anymore. I'm going to avoid that at all costs. Because I really didn't like last season how they didn't sit on the roof properly. It always bothered me. Jump, fool. Why can't I jump? Is it because of the exertion? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. I knew I was exerted. I didn't know it was keeping me from jumping. It's weird that it lets me climb. I can't jump, but I can climb? Okay. Oh, I gotta hook those up again when you move them. Damn it. All right, let me hook these up again real quick. Okay, I've hooked everything up again, which is phenomenal. And now we gotta grab food and move it towards the... Well, we gotta move it in the kitchen. The rotten food will go one place, the other food will go another. And we're just gonna kind of... Oh, I'm infected. Okay, well, that sucks. I don't even know. I wish I knew how I got infected. Is it getting hit by a zombie? Is it eating bad? It can't be eating bad food. I haven't eaten bad food in a while. I'm not really sure how I got infected. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's come in here. And let's drop off. All right, pork and onions. And the rotten stuff doesn't matter. This can come up here. Booze goes in here. All right, so canned tomato and potatoes can go in there, and everything rotten can go over here. I'm assuming I just, you know, got hit by a zombie, and like that's it. That's the only thing I can think about that would have like done it. When you get sick with that question mark, guys, you are infected and you are dead. You are effectively dead. Now you can, if you want in your game, I don't like judge how people play their games, but if you want in your game, you can play this out and just keep going. You'll eventually get infected. The problem is it gives you an awful speed multiplier. None of these multipliers really bother me that much, except for the speed multiplier. So once that gets to be too much, I will end it. And, you know, we'll just come back. You know what? I should probably sleep here. So I'll make sure I have a spawn point here, because I'm going to die. There's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do. So, I don't know why I don't have power in here, though. I don't know. I hooked up the solar panels here. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a bug. I'm starting to wonder if you have to hook up... And you sleep there for 1 hour and you'll have a spawn point. I'm starting to wonder if you can only hook up the solar panels to one thing. You know? Because I only have 2 solar panels, but I have 3 buildings. But no, I had them all hooked up last episode. I don't know. Off camera, like in between the cuts, I hooked up the one solar panel over there, I hooked up the other one here, and I hooked up the other one to there. And the fact that they're not all working, or one is not working, is kind of confusing me a little bit. Okay. Do I just want to sleep? Yeah, let's just go ahead and sleep. I know I theoretically have lights, but I don't like... no, the cot's in here. Put a portable cot out here just in case you want to sleep out here. We don't have to go all the way back to the house. Place, and we'll just kind of put it over here for now. And let's go ahead and go to sleep for 10 hours. Well, not 110 hours, 10 hours. And there we go. And the lights are back on. Beautiful. Okay. So we need to work on progression here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here into the crafting, and I'm going to see what do I think the next thing I want is the next station, the advanced workbench. That sounds pretty reasonable to me. So iron scrap. You know what? I'm going to take stuff out of here first. Go, and I guess I might as well stay up here. Electrical scrap. It's kind of worrying that we don't have any electrical scrap yet. Wood planks. Definitely have some planks. Metal brackets. We're not going to have any metal brackets, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't think... I'll take those. And screws. We might have some screws. Yep. Alright, so we need the metal brackets, which will be in common mats. Metal brackets. We need electrical scrap, which would also be in common mat. Oh, do we not... There's no way I don't have any electrical scrap. So I put all my electrical scrap out here in the scrap storage. I was going to say, I knew I had some. I know I don't have a lot, but I knew I had some. We're going to have to make a visit to the... I forget what it's called. The internet place to get a bunch of electrical scrap soon. Probably next time we go looting. So, nope, stations. There we go. Build. You know, I'll just put this over here. Nah, let's put it right here. It's fine. I just want to line it up as best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that's pretty good. Okay. Now we need to work on the next workbench. And the next workbench, we will need components, iron ingots, and screws. Crap. Iron ingots, you say. Do I need to make this to make the... yes, I do. Okay, we need to make this next. And I will put this, I guess, I'm not really sure I want to put this. I kind of want to put it out of the way. I don't like it outside, though. I'll just put it right here. You know what I'll do? I'll put it right here. And we can open this for ventilation. Open? For ventilation. And close it when we're not using it. So that's cool. Alright, so this thing will make iron ingots. We need to get this to... it doesn't say how... Yeah, we need to get it to 2800 degrees. First of all, can we remove that stuff, or... I feel like I should be able to take that out. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's just go get some more. Wait, I should have more iron scrap on me, though. Yeah, why didn't all 100 go in there? Hold on. Oh, I only have 91. Well, why didn't the 91 go in there? I'm not really sure. Alright, let's come out here. Let's grab ourselves some iron scrap. Wow, where's all of my iron scrap? Oh, it must be in the iron scrap thing. We need to do some more looting, guys. I thought I had a decent amount of stuff, and I guess I kind of have a decent amount of stuff, but not nearly enough. Not even close. Alright, so it's going to have to get to up to 2800 degrees. I believe I am going to need coal for that, but we don't want to use coal. We want to use refined coal. In order to make refined coal, we need to make the charcoal kiln. What do we need for this one? Oh, I just need more. Wow, I need a lot of construction for that. Holy shit. So do we want to go out of our way to get the construction to make the advanced one? I don't really know what the difference is between them. First refines coal into charcoal. Logs into charcoal. Maybe that only does logs into charcoal. You know, I might not need refined charcoal, but I think we need to get that construction skill up. Oh, I'm not going to have enough materials for this, though. Okay, let me do some organizing first. So looking closer at the resources I have on hand, the construction skill is not going to get up to 70 today. So I am going to pull back, and we'll kind of just pull back a little bit. I don't think they want us doing all this on day one. I think they want us making this before I make this. So we'll kind of go with the makeshift charcoal kiln. But we are going to need limestone bricks. In order to get limestone bricks, we are going to need paste, concrete paste, and we're going to need water as well as limestone powder. So I think we can get the limestone powder going right now. Powder, there we go. And we do need a heavy hammer, so let's go ahead and see what... am I overweight? I got a lot of stuff on me. I do have a lot of stuff on me. I should be okay, though. Tools. Hammer. Thank goodness I got mini sledges, man. I was destroying all those big hammers. All those sledgehammers last episode, man. It would suck if I needed one. Alright, mini sledge. And... powder. Limestone. Regular limestone. Okay, limestone powder. Should we just like make a bunch of this stuff, or we probably should? Am I going to turn it all into... oh, I don't have a lot of limestone. So I've been doing looting, but I've been doing very specialized looting, and specialized looting means I'm not getting a lot of the stuff I need. So we got a lot more looting to do. So we'll just see where it goes. I need to get some water over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to make a blue barrel. All right, and we're just going to need some plastic, which I know I have a good amount of plastic. That's a common material. Why is it not in here? All right, like I said, I'm not 100% organized right now. Let's take a look in here, first of all, for plastic. There we go. And we're also going to look for limestone. I usually don't grab limestone, though, because it's so freaking heavy, but I'm going to have to start. That's it. That's all it is. Powder. Put that in there. Here we go. And then we're going to go ahead and make a barrel. And I guess I'll just put it over here for now and just kind of put stuff out of the way. Then what we're going to do is we are going to grab our beer keg, which is full of water, and we're going to put it in this barrel, and then we're going to use this to go to the well. You'll see. We're in the fluid tanks. All right. So we're going to go over to the well, and we're going to bring over the well water. The well water should be just fine as far as making, you know, the concrete paste. And we're going to need 20 bricks, man. I don't even know if we're going to have enough materials for this. It's going to... we'll see. Well, I don't normally have uncertainty in this game, and this is kind of giving me some uncertainty that I'm not feeling too good about. Also, I'm sick. So that's not cool either. Yeah, we got some seeds up there still. Won't worry about that right now, though. Refill from tank, so that should be impure, correct? And then let's come back. Yeah, see how slow I'm getting? Oh, that's because I'm encumbered too. You do get slow. You can see like the game's getting washed out as well. That's because of the sickness. How am I going to end it all? That's a good question. I don't know. I'll probably just jump off some... well, I don't even know if I can get up high enough to jump off something to really kill me. We'll see. I'll think about it. So we're just going to put... well, we don't want to put that in there because it's going to be too heavy. We will put it in there, but not right now. We'll just put it right there for now. Once this stuff's all done, and it will be done shortly. Actually, there it is. Can I fit that container in there? Come on. Come on, bro. I thought you were done already. Didn't think so. we'll take a couple out of these. You don't want this thing to overflow. So, yeah, we'll take some stuff out of there. We'll make some concrete paste. There we go. Actually, that's a pretty decent amount. Oh, the beer keg's empty. Yeah, you run out of water really quickly. I was supposed to get water last episode. Maybe I will this episode. We'll see. I will think about it. For now, I'm just going to put all the limestone powder in there. And I don't know how much you need for the bricks. Limestone, 2 each. Okay, we're gonna need 50. Wow, I think I'm out of exactly 50. This might actually work out. I'm pretty sure I'm out of exactly 50. If not, I'll be damn close so I can make it work. Oh, you get 2 concrete paste per combine, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. All right, let's go ahead and make some bricks with this. Limestone bricks. Okay, so we need 1,400. Can we get that with regular wood? I don't remember. Let's go chop down some trees, get some logs, and see. Mom, what the hell are you doing? Why are you hitting like that? Oh, because I'm holding down the button, that's why. Wait, what the hell? What's going on here? Is that tree actually not there? What is this? There we go. Finally got a real tree. Okay. And logs might burn that hot. I think they do. Where'd they go? Logs. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Ignite. Dude, I don't have a lighter. Seriously? I know I had a lighter. I must have. I don't know. Where is it? Maybe I put it in tools. If it's anywhere, it should be in tools. Yeah, there we go. I know I locked it. I must have unlocked it at some point. Okay, light that up. I don't know how hot that wood is going to burn. While it's cooking, I will see if I can get some more. Now, normally I would think I could get some more, but I don't know what trees are fake and which ones aren't. I don't know why there's fake trees. I guess it's just a bug. What are you going to do? Well, there's not a lot of trees in the area, though, so that kind of sucks. I mean, I could always drive my truck to get trees, but... Now, I'm wondering... I'm going to leave this here, by the way. I like having one of those at my base. I normally destroy them. I'm going to leave that one here. Hold on. What was I looking for? Wood. Spoon. Wood. Logs, wood, scrap. There we go. Okay. I kind of like the idea of putting all the forge stuff here and opening the... You know what? I'm going to do that. This is going to be my forge area, and I'll open the door when I need to forge, and I'll close it when I don't. All right, so what you do here is, once you've got it up to the point where it needs to cook stuff, you simply take the fuel out of there, and it'll go down, but it'll go down pretty slow. And then if you just put like one piece of like scrap in there, it'll probably kick up. Oh, it tells you the maximum furnace temperature. I didn't notice that. So would it be more... one log. Would it be more efficient to break this down into scrap and cook it with the scrap? What, I got 18? Hold on, let's take a look. Oh, that breaks down to wooden planks, that's why. And then one of these. One. Okay, so you get 3 wooden scrap. Furnace temperature 77, 212. So I think this might be a... I need more, don't I? No, 20, that's all I need. Never mind. We should probably cook other things, though, while we're, like... Well, the temperature's not hot enough to cook anything else, so it's fine. So if you're going to take stuff out of here, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have some gloves on. The garden gloves protects from extreme heat, so we should be good to go. There we... Alright, cool. Very cool. And now, we can make ourselves this thing. This needs to go. Move. It should probably also get moved somewhere as well. Okay. So... is that forward or backwards? I can't... I think it goes like this. You know, we should close the door. Just so we know exactly where it's going to be. The furnace I already put down, this thing, the makeshift forge, that's going to get moved again. But if I place this down correctly, I won't have to move this as well. Now, is that forwards? Oh, it looks pretty forward to me. Okay, so logs. And turn it on. Okay. And that will give us coal, which is good. Now, we can't do refine... I don't think you can do refined coal in here. Or in here, sorry. Yeah, you can only make charcoal. Okay. And then there's refined charcoal. I guess I don't really have to make refined charcoal right away. Although, to be honest, I'm getting pretty high in skill. So, I'm within striking distance of this thing. I just don't know if I have enough materials to do it. That's the thing. What else are we looking at? Fabrication workbench. We need components, iron ingots. So I can make the iron ingots. So we probably should, but we're gonna need coal for that. Or charcoal, sorry. You can mine regular coal, but yeah, that'll be fine. Charcoal. There we go. And iron scrap. Gotta get up to 1800. I guess I could start it now. Why is it doing 75? I'm not really sure. Screw that. I'm putting in a stack. Insane. So it's gonna get up to 2800 degrees. I'm pretty sure charcoal can get to 2800 degrees. But hold on. AL. Yeah, 3000 degrees. Okay, so we should be good to go with that. So honestly, we can cook iron now. All we have to do is chop down some trees, which is kind of annoying that they're so far away, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Okay, we got our iron ingots. I think that might be it. Yeah, I should be able to make the fabrication workbench now. I just have to make components, which means I'm going to need copper wire bundles. Do I have that? Copper wire bundles or torn wires and plastic casing. Okay. Plastic casing is plastic ingot. All right, let's make some plastic ingots. Again, where did I put the plastic? Is somewhere else. I think I took all the plastic out of here. Yeah, I did. Okay. So that's plastic scrap, which means it might be out here in this thing. Stick. There we go. Decent amount of it. It's not too bad. We definitely have to do some more looting, though. So plastic ingot. Now, this stuff, like, only need 482 degrees, so we're able to make this, like, no problem. Like, this won't be a problem at all. All right, and then the plastic... I'm looking on the right-hand side of my screen, by the way. That's how I'm seeing. So we need the plastic ingots for the casings. Then we need the copper wire bundle, which is torn wires and plastic... Okay, so I already have the torn wires. Plastic casing. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're about to make ourselves the fabrication workbench. The next 2 episodes might be looting episodes, though. I really have to get out there and do some looting. Really gots to. Alright. Come on. 7, 8, 9. It's not putting the whole... Oh, yeah, it's not... Yeah. There we go. That's what I want to do. And we'll take this out. Alright, we'll start making some of this other stuff. Plastic casings. We need a powered cutter. That shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Cutter. Seriously? There's no way I don't have a powered cutting tool. There's no freaking way. I just have to find it. I thought I got pretty organized here, but I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I started getting nervous there. I do need to properly organize all of my loot. I might have done about 90% of it, but, you know. I didn't know I had a power cutter, man. It made me freaking nervous AF. Okay. Casing. Oh, there's no room. Okay. Let's take those out. Did I lose anything? Did anything fall on the floor? It doesn't look like it. So we'd probably be okay there. Just for the time being. Yeah, let's put this concrete paste right there. And yeah, that should be okay. Okay. Casing. And plastic casings, powered cutting didn't go in there because there was no room. And there we go. Plastic ingots. Ingots. Just make 8 of those. Probably more than we'll need, but let's see how our... Yeah, so we're getting some charcoal there. Yeah, charcoal is going to be good for most of the stuff we need, at least in this part of the game. That and that. Okay. We're looking okay. We are looking okay. Now, there's other ways you can, like, with the whole iron situation, how I'm like... Alright, I think I'm out of iron scrap. But it could just be somewhere I haven't seen it yet. So, if I'm out of iron scrap, so be it. There's other ways you can get iron ingots. You can go to mines and get it. But I find iron scrap is usually the best way to go. But yeah, I'm not seeing any iron scrap anywhere. Like I said, it could just be somewhere. I'm not 100% organized, but... And I am now infected. That sucks, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so... Plastic casing. We probably shouldn't even taken that out. Alright, copper wire bundle. And that's with torn wires. I think I have torn wires already. Wire, copper wire bundle. You need a power driver. And torn wires I haven't put in there yet. Wire... I'm not seeing them. Did I do something with all my torn wires? I don't think I did. But now I'm not seeing them. Okay, I'm actually not missing torn wires. I was getting torn wires mixed up with electrical scrap. So I was thinking like, oh, I got a lot of torn wires, but it was really electrical scrap that I was thinking about. I did have enough to make 2 components, though. I did have some torn wires, and it was enough to make 2 components, and then... Oh! Wait, I only made 2. How do you get 15? I'm pretty sure I only made 2. But whatever. We have a lot of components. It's all that matters. I'm not going to worry about how I got 15. Oh! I wonder if I got double at some point. Maybe you get 5 components per combine, and one I got 5, and the other one doubled because of that perk I took. Actually, I think that's exactly what happened. Alright, we need to move this. And then we need to put this thing down. Been a lot of hard work today, but we've gotten a lot done. As far as possible. And that looks pretty good to me. Awesome. Just awesome. Oh, I am really slow because I'm infected and I'm encumbered. Alright, you know what? Let me unencumber myself and then see if I can figure out a way to end it all. Because, like, I'm too slow and it's annoying to move around this slow. So I went ahead and took care of business and I am good to go now. I don't think there's too much more I can do. As far as crafting goes, we do have to do some more looting. I might do, like, 2 looting videos in a row. I might actually do some looting in this place as well. There's still a lot of stuff to loot around here. But before we get into any of that, let's come over here and check on our crops. Alright, and well, we could definitely turn that off. And let's see how good these are. Check. Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. Those things take a little bit longer. And again, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'll just wait. I'll give it a few more days and we'll just kind of see what's what. Do I want to destroy these things? You know what? I might want to use these. I don't really need that, though. I can't even move that. This we definitely don't need. I don't like these barrels. Be perfectly honest with you guys. Although, yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. It is a farm. Maybe the barrels kind of fit in here. As long as I can move the item. That's all I really care about. Destroy the tarp. This actually looks pretty good over here. Maybe I'll leave a lot of that alone. I'm going to destroy the hand truck because it pisses me off. I can't use it. It's like, those hand trucks would be so useful. Don't care about that. You know, I'm going to destroy this. I don't need old dried paint cans lying around, even for like... Oh, here we go. Torn wires right here. Alright, that's all looking good. And who knows, I might actually come back and destroy more things as I play. For now, though, I'm just going to kind of... I really don't need garbage lying around. That's not even, like, something I want to see. The lights on in here? Oh, yeah, the lights in the middle didn't work. I'm going to have to check those out at some point. Someone was saying to take the wooden pallets and make a floor, but I don't want to... I don't want to do that. I'm okay with the floor in here being dirt. I'll leave that there for now. And, oh yeah, let's go back here and see what's going on back here. I mean, I don't know. Okay. You know what? This would be really nice for metal, I would imagine. Not really. Is that actually good pig feed, or? No, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Oh, hello. Wow, I did not even mean to shoot him with a bow. I meant to actually, I pressed number 1. I pressed number 1 to bring up my tomahawk, but that's not what number 1 was. So I picked up my tomahawk, and I picked up my bow, even though I was trying to pick up my tomahawk, and I accidentally shot him and killed him without getting hurt. I'd rather be lucky than good, right? Okay, wow, 3 of them. Nice. Alright, this stuff's all... I'm going to leave this stuff alone for now. And let's come back in here. And let's go check out the house. Some people are saying, Cage, stop destroying everything. You're going to destroy something you need. Maybe, but I am being more careful with destroying stuff than I was last season. So, we okay? Yeah, we're okay. Oh, that actually worked. I did get 20 of each. Beautiful. Remember, when I put them in there, I separated them. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. It did work. All right, let's finish off this place. Now I do want some of these large tool chests. You know, let's leave it there. I mean, because I might decide later on. I'm like, wow, I want a large tool chest. I'm gonna have to go out and get one. So I could just leave this one right here. But I am gonna destroy the other stuff. I don't care about those plastic tubs. Damn it! I wanted to destroy it, not move it. Oops. Oops. Come on, work with me here. Thank you. Oops. Oh, I can move this one. Okay, I'll leave it there then. Grab some seeds. Might want to move it somewhere at some point. I don't think I can move the other ones. At least it didn't seem like I could, so that's why I destroyed them. If I can't move it, I'll probably destroy it because, you know, I'm going to want it in certain spots, in certain places. What's up, dear? I gotta do some cooking sometime soon, too. You know, maybe I should just eat the MREs because they're so, almost bad. I don't know. Stuff in there for now. I'm using it as a drop chest. I really like this setup right here with the fact that I can open the doors. If I'm oh, I'm going to turn these off. I don't need them anymore. Right now. Extinguish. And that should always be running, but let's say I want to extinguish it. Now it's okay. I can close the door now. Because they're not on. It adds protection to the building, but it also opens it up to letting the fumes go out when I want to use them. I really like it. Okay, so why is it... Oh, also, I didn't check the makeshift battery. We're not going to make it today, but I want to see how close I am to being able to make it. It's on a station. It's utility. Okay, so I can make it. So while I'm out, I need to get car batteries. I think I already have the components. And I think I can make the pipes and the sheets as well. I think I could probably make this next building episode. But I'm going to be honest, though. I'm probably going to do a couple looting episodes. So if I hook up this solar panel to here, I think it's going to turn off the power to here. And I'm not going to test it. I guess I'll test it. So the lights are on there. The lights are on here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, that's right. I have to go to the junction box here and then bring it to the solar panels. Because I hooked this house up. You know, at some point, I think before I started recording, and then I hooked some other things up, and then the house went out. But I also think I had 2 solar panels hooked up to 2 of the same things. Maybe the house is just draining too much power. That could be the case. I think the house drains more power than this place, and maybe it's overloading the solar panel. I don't know. That wouldn't make any sense because, well, I don't know if it would. I don't know. Whatever. Let's not worry about it. I'm gonna hook it up to this one. Okay, so I was looking at the lights over there. They did not go off. So that's promising. And these lights are still on. Oh, hold on. Maybe... Yeah, it doesn't look like the lights in the house are on. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm starting to think this place might be bugged again. Let's try one more time. Actually, we don't have to try one more time if we see it. Solar panel. Maybe the house is just requiring too much power, or maybe it's bugged. I don't know. Neither. Well, the TV's on, so it's not requiring too much power. The lights aren't working again. Oh, frig me. Frig me. All right. Well, you know what? That's pretty good. I was just thinking, I wonder how dirty my clothes are. Ooh, 39%. We might have to get some clothes, organized. I'll probably have up here, I got to pick a bedroom. And there's still rooms I haven't been in up here? Come on. I don't think the sewing machine has a use right now in the game, but it will at some point. Yeah, so this is going to be my bedroom. So what I'll do is I'll probably just make a couple... How much does this hold? And 175 is not enough. I'll probably make... I mean, maybe it'll be... it'd be enough if you didn't freaking have, 10 million clothes. I wish I could, learn to make more of these. Because, if I'm going to do clothes, I'd probably need a couple of these. I don't know if there's any more in this house. I could probably bring some home from another house. But yeah, I'm thinking of putting the clothes in my bedroom, like usual. And maybe having 2 of these. And I don't know. You can't write on these either, though. So, I'm not really... Well, I guess you could put a notepad or something, next to it. Or I'm not really sure. Normally, what I would do is I would just do what I did last season. I would... There we go. That's what I want to do. Normally what I do is I would just make this thing and I would put 4 boxes on it. You got 1,200 weight worth of storage. 1,200 weight takes up the same amount of room, and this only holds us 175. So, I don't know. I want to keep this, because I feel like this is kind of, I don't know. It looks good, right? And, well, I mean, it looks good, right? And I'm doing something different than last season. Do I want to do the same exact thing I did last season? I don't know. These are all the things that are going through my head as I play, and I am open to hearing people's opinions on it as well. So let me know in the comments section. All right, guys, I did think I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.